All right, so we're reacting to Chicago. Does anybody really know what time it is? Okay. I think Boyd has a brief. Boyd is my Patreon. He has a brief description, I think, on some of these artists. Let me see. Right. So he says, Chicago is an American rock band formed in 1967 in Chicago, Illinois, known for their unique blend of rock and jazz with a prominent horn section. They have sold over 100 million records and are one of the longest running and best selling music groups of all time. Of all time! And then he goes, what state of how many members? About 7 members, I think. So the original members are from Terry Cat, he's the guitarist and vocalist, Robert Lamb, keyboardist and vocalist, Lee Longnam, Longnam, Longnam. I'm sorry, Lee, man. I'm sorry. Trumpet player, James Pakal, trombonist, Walter Parazider, saxophonist and woodwind player. I've never seen a woodwind player in like actually playing a woodwind instrument. That would be interesting. Um, Danny Seraphine, drummer, Peter Satara, bassist and vocalist, joined in December 1967. All right. So now I know the basic of this group. I'm going to get into the song. Does anybody really know what time it is? I just called out from my head. I hope I got that right. Yes, does anybody really know what time it is? All right, let's jump in. What? What?
As I was walking down the street one day, a man came up to me and asked me what the time was that was on my watch. Yeah, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why we've all got time enough to cry.
All right. So before we go further in the song, I just want to point out I did not know we were gonna head in this direction. I can't remember what genre we said it was gonna be. I don't know. I can't remember. But what I heard the beginning of this piece, I was like, okay, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? And then he just like Uno reverse. They just Uno reverse me. I was like, what? I was like, what? Wait a minute. And the lyrics are very interesting already. A man came up to me and asked me what time is on your watch, Monica? Like sometimes I wear my watch and even when it's dead, sometimes I'll just put on my watch because sometimes I like to feel heavy. Like I like to wear a lot of clothes sometimes just to feel heaviness. I don't know. So I'll just put on my watch even when it's dead, and then I just be like, somebody come and ask me the time, and I'm like, I don't know. I probably don't even care what time it is right now. I probably don't even care. Like it's just odd for no reason, you know. Just thought that was funny enough. All right, and then I just love the lyrics so far. It's just very much like, whew, I can't imagine. It's so positive. I can't imagine somebody singing about I don't really know, I don't really care, but in such a celebratory way. Uh, Boyd is saying this Chicago also has Robert Lamb singing. You still haven't heard the other two vocalists, Pete Cetera and Terry Cat. We haven't heard them yet. The dissonance piano used by Lamb was a Beatle technique to make the melody more peculiar. Interesting. Wow. I keep saying this, like everybody just listened to everybody and just interacted and wow, it's crazy.
I was walking down the street one day. A pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped cold dead. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. And I was walking down the street one day, people running everywhere, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know. And I said, yes, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. All got time enough to die.
We've got time enough to die. That's crazy. That is crazy. Um, one thing I wanted to indicate, I love how this song has so many instruments. It just seems like a whole orchestra is just playing this. So that's just incredible already. Like it's so rich. It is so rich that like you're just listening to a bunch of instruments play in harmony. It's like a symphony, my bad. So you told me I haven't heard like two of the singers yet, right? Pete Cetera and Terry Cat. And I feel like it has been the same singer that has been singing from the start. Same kind of vocal quality. I feel like he has, and I feel like he also has a very unique voice. So I have not heard those two yet, but I have heard harmonies, and I don't know if other people have been harmonizing in the song so far. You can let me know, but I want to know who they are.
Everybody's worried. I don't care about time. I don't care.
This was excellent. Excellent performance by Chicago. I love I love everything about the song. It's just another feel really good song. The lyrics was very interesting. Um, the instrumentals were just rich and brilliant, as I said. I love the fact that this group had so many members and each of them had such a unique gift to offer in this band. So I thoroughly enjoyed this piece. I had a lot of fun. Um, yeah. Both songs you have heard were Robert Lamb on lead vocal. Okay, Robert Lamb. Robert Lamb. Trying to put their names into my brain. But that was a very good piece. Really enjoyed it.